What is up guys, Dubois here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. We may have just seen the end of Anthony Joshua. I am speechless. Daniel Dubois got in a time machine. He fucking channeled the spirit of Mike Tyson and beat Anthony Joshua from pillar to post. He beat him like a government mule. He beat him like a red-headed stepchild. This was a demolition job from Daniel Dubois. Struck the fear of God into Anthony Joshua early on. Never took his foot off the gas. Joshua was outboxed. He was outfought. He was outfought. He was outmanned. He was bullied. He was destroyed. Simple as that. Not competitive. Mismatch. Domination job. Demolition job. What more can I say? What other superlatives can I give for this fight? It was exciting nonetheless because Joshua always had that power. And you know, the longer he stayed in there, he could always land a shot. And we nearly saw that in round 5. Then Joshua got splattered. Wow, man. Dubois came out in round 1. Aggressive. Taking centre ring right away. He was firing that jab quickly. Popping the jab. Taking centre ring, like I said. Immediately breaking the guard of Joshua. I say breaking the guard of Joshua. Joshua in this fight was carrying his hands way too low. His guard was way too low. Not covering his chin or anything like that. Let Dubois get his distance straight away. There was no feel out for Dubois. He just came in like a bull in the china shop, took the centre ring, fired the jab, and the jab was connecting right away. Joshua, to me, he looked way too lax. He looked way too lackadaisical. He was firing his shots, his straight shots, and he was bringing his hands back to his chest, not his chin. And Dubois, every time Joshua threw a jab especially, was trying to counter with the overhand. Joshua was caught by an overhand at the end of round 1. Dropped Joshua right at the end of a round. Joshua badly hurt, shaky legs, but he sees it through. Round 2, Joshua doesn't look sure of himself. He sees it through, but Dubois bullying him. Again, taking centre ring, beating Joshua to the jab. Dubois looked quicker. He looked more dynamic. He looked like a better boxer, technically. And he wasn't scared. Joshua was scared in this fight. He was scared. He was terrified. Round 2, clear Dubois round. The jab, the overhand right. Every time Joshua got caught, it looked like he was in trouble or worried. And Dubois was... You could tell that Dubois realised Joshua was shook. 3rd round, Joshua was dropped again. You know, he was getting, again, I can't explain this fight other than Dubois was beating this guy pillar to post. There were times when Joshua would obviously land jabs. You know, Dubois' guard sometimes isn't the greatest. He does keep his head on centre line. And Joshua was able to land some good jabs on Dubois. But again, he was too... His body language, his demeanour, his confidence wasn't there, and Dubois was able to walk through those jabs to get his work off. Hurt Joshua again in round 3, backed him up to the ropes, landed a barrage of punches. Joshua initially went down, his gloves touched the canvas. Referee didn't see it, or didn't call it. Joshua gets back up, Dubois continues his assault, and Joshua goes down again. Then he finally calls it a knockdown. Just getting pummeled on the ropes, Joshua. He goes down, beats the count, sees out round 3. Joshua, again, he tried to get on his bike a little bit in round 4, getting behind the jab, but start of a round, man, he got caught with a jab, lost his footing, got dropped again. Round 4, another knockdown for Dubois. And, yeah, Joshua kind of had a better end to round 4. You know, Dubois kind of lowered the output a little bit, lowered the aggression. Joshua was able to get his jabs off. And yeah, he sees round 4 out. Round 5 was where it ended. You know, Joshua and Dubois started round 5 a little bit more circumspect, but more of a boxing match. Joshua actually landed a really good overhand on Dubois. Rocked him. It rocked him badly. Well, momentarily, I wouldn't say badly because, you know, he did what he did, but... It rocked Dubois. Dubois takes a backward step. He gets caught with another overhand right. He then throws a right with AJ, catches AJ. AJ smiles, getting cocky, thinks he's got Dubois hurt. AJ opens up again, and then Dubois lands another right hand that splatters Joshua. face first onto the canvas. Joshua can't beat the count. He's on Queer Street. He's knocked out. It's not a TKO. He's knocked out. Round 5, Daniel Dubois knocks out Anthony Joshua, retains his IBF heavyweight title. What a performance. What a performance by Dubois. The referee, by the way, was trying to save Joshua. Anything Dubois did dirty, Dubois was getting reprimanded for, despite Joshua's clinching. And Dubois was sometimes forearming. He was leading with the head, but it's amazing how, in this fight, the referee was warning Dubois for everything. Like, everything. But in the Hrgovic fight, he was able to get away with murder. It's funny how that works. Joshua, being the A side, got a lot of protection. I mean, you know, after the 4th round knockdown, it looked like the referee waved it off, but apparently he didn't. Joshua was allowed to continue. There was so much in this fight where the referee was just giving Joshua so many breaks, but he still got splattered, so it didn't affect the result. What a performance. What a performance by Dubois. Excellent performance. Entertaining as hell. Knockout. Beautiful knockout. Joshua, hard to come back from this. Hard to come back from this. No more undisputed talk. You know, it is what it is. Dubois moves on now. We'll see what he does next. Interesting. The landscape of the heavyweight division has changed. No doubt about it. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. I'm kind of like pumped up. I'm amped, but yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy. Peace.